Good afternoon, everyone. Skill Factory present PLF Junior 6th Edition Phoenix Literature Festival started its journey into 2020, and we have conducted various literature festivals. Our mission is to inspire and empower children and young adults to cultivate, nurture, and enhance their reading, writing, and storytelling skills. This fest is powered by Schools of Creativity. Search My Tenders is our technology partner. Confident Storytelling Hub is our associate partner, and Revival Mastery is our academic partner. So, first, starting by book review. Books are a thing to get into so deeply and with a lot of meaning. They are of different types, like some are funny or knowledgeable, others are sad or mysterious. Books make you think of creative things in your mind, of which some hints are there in the book. Like books describes everything precisely, and so you imagine that yourself. Book review helps us to see the ups and downs of a book. So let's start a book review. First, which seeker would like to share the book review? Surya, your book review?
No, actually, I'm not in the book review. I'm the
Okay.
storytelling.
Okay, so Ishani?
Okay, I am ready.
Okay, so you can start.
Good afternoon, all. I am Ishani Singh, and today I am going to do book review for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, written by Roald Dahl. This novel is about little Charlie Bucket, who always wanted to meet Mr. Willy Wonka, who is an extraordinary chocolate maker, and he had a wonderful chocolate factory. Charlie and his grandpa joined a small group of contests, and winners get the tour of magical and mysterious chocolate factory. All the golden tickets were won by 5 children, and Charlie is one of them. First 4 kids are very selfish, rude, and very naughty, and even not listening to Mr. Willy Wonka and their parents. That is why they had lose the chance of getting the golden ticket. The fifth kid was Charlie himself, and he was a kind-hearted Mr. Mr. Wonka has hidden motivation for the contest, one that he will reveal only after the children in the group shows their true nature. What I like about this book is the happy ending of the story with mysterious twists and turns. My favorite part of the book was the big chocolate factory with so many chocolates and candies. After reading, I assumed how could how could be the chocolate world. There is no way that the reader could feel bored during the reading. What could be better? I do not find anything to make this novel better. It's really been wonderful and one of the best book I have ever read. The characters from this book are Charlie Bucket, Mr. Willy Wonka, Augustus, Violet, Veruca, Mike, Grandpa Joy and George, Grandma Josephine and Georgina, Mr. and Mrs. Bucket, Mr. and Mrs. Gloop, Mr. and Mrs. Salt, Mr. and Mrs. Beergard. Message from this novel is don't be over smart. Be calm and composed and never get excited until the work is done. Thank you.
Wow, a huge round of applause. I really liked your book review. Well, I have
Thank
not read the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but I have seen the movie and it was really amazing and it was exciting and good. Yeah, I liked it. So, anyone else from the book review? Nobody? So, should we start with the storytelling? Sorry. Okay. So, um, of course, starting the storytelling. The purpose of a storyteller is not to tell you how to think, but to give you question to think upon. Now, storytelling is all about describing the crazy ideas in your head, your personal experiences, etc. and etc. It helps us to enhance our imagination and more refined communication skills. So, let's start. So, who wants to go first?
Can I?
Yes, sure, Surya.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Surya, and today I would like to share a story on how wisdom spread in the world. The name of the story is Anansi and the Pot of Wisdom. It's a famous African folktale. Long ago, people didn't know anything. They could not solve their problems and they didn't know how to weave and manufacture things. God up in the sky had all the wisdom and felt sorry for the humans. He decided to keep the wisdom in a clay pot and give it to the humans. He thought of giving it to Anansi, as Anansi said that he would give it to the humans. The pot was full to the brim with many valuable ideas and skills. Every time Anansi looked into the pot, he would learn new ideas and skills. He was very excited. But then Anansi became very greedy and thought, I will have this wisdom all myself. So he tied the clay pot to his stomach and began climbing the tree to keep at the top of the tree. But he was finding extremely difficult to climb the tree in this manner. His son, who was watching all this from the ground, said, Father, wouldn't it be easier if you tied the pot at your back and then climbed? Anansi did so and began climbing easily. But then he stopped and thought, when I have the pot of wisdom with me, how can my son give me such an excellent idea? He became angry and threw the pot of wisdom down. The pot broke into millions of pieces, scattering it all over the world. People found the bits of wisdom and took them home to their families. That is why no one has all the wisdom, but everyone has some wisdom with them, and that is why we share and exchange our ideas with each other to grow and learn things. This story teaches us many things. One, we should never be greedy. Second, we should never feel shy or hesitate to seek advice from others, even if they are younger, as wisdom is everywhere. Last but not the least, wisdom is best used when it is shared. Thank you.
Oh wow, what a wonderful story. Like I liked the, moral of the story. It was a really wonderful story. Nice listening your story. Really good. Loved it. So, a huge round of applause for him. Okay. So now, Ishaan, you want to go? Uh, Ishaan, you're muted, I guess. We can't hear you. Ishaan, we can't hear you. No.
Now, I think you can hear me now. Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I am going to tell a story to you. Topic: Time Management. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Ron. He was very unscheduled. He used to play anytime, sleep anytime. Sometimes he did not study at all. His parents advised him many times to create a timetable and follow that, but he did not make it. Whenever his friends call him to play, he immediately goes without listening to his parents. After a while, his parents made him agree for a meditation summer camp. When he went there, he found that everything there was time bound. Everything one has to get up by a certain time in the morning. Timing for each meal was fixed. All the activities throughout the day was planned for a scheduled time. Timing to go for bed was also fixed as the lights get switched off. While living there for a few days, when he started following the schedule, he found very good improvements in himself. After coming back from there, he prepared a timetable for himself and started religiously following that. Then he found effectiveness in all his work. He started getting good grades in studies. He got improved in sports and in co-curricular activities. His parents and teachers were very happy with him. One of his friends in the class asked him the reason of such a great improvement. He shared in one line that time management is the key to success. Thank you.
Wow, huge round of applause for him. It was a really wonderful story. I liked Surya, I liked the moral. It was amazing. Like the meaning of your story was literally good. I am also like I don't wake up and I don't have science fake for everything.
Thank
So it
you.
was really amazing.
Thank you.
So Darsh, your story?
Okay, so this is a story about trips. Like everybody loves trips, right? So it's kind of fun. So today was the starting of summer holidays, and Mina's mother told her that the family is going to her Rita's Maushi's house. Mina had just started going to school and she learned from her Zari ma'am that she had to ask many questions. They all got ready to leave and everyone got excited. Mina asked every time, "Are we there yet?" So, in the way, they saw a van just like theirs, but it was twisted and had stickers on it, plus a luggage carrier on the roof. When Mina saw it, she said they must be going off to their Shamausi's house. Everybody laughed. "Oh, Minnie," said Mohan, her brother. They had reached and saw Rita Maushi with someone. Minnie asked, "Who is she?" Rita Maushi said, "This is Vaisha Didi. She is my friend and protector. She knows every answer of what you ask her. She has a little brother who has just started going to school just like you. He lives in his school too." Everyone looked at Minnie. Her mother said, Mina's ma'am Zari told her to ask questions and she loves to do it. Mina thought for a while and then yawned. "Where is my bed?" The next morning, Mohan was sitting on Mina's bed and asked her, "Guess what?" "What?" Mina said, waking up. Mohan said, "Thieves, robbers, dacoits, bandits." "Where?" Mina said. Mohan said, "In one of our neighbor's house." Mina was about to ask more about the robbery, but Rita Maushi came and said, "Mina, let's go down and get ready, and Vesha Didi will make you some dosas." After hearing that, Minnie quickly got ready and sat near the dining table. She was listening how Vesha Didi was making the dosas. Shh! That was the sound of she putting the batter on the pan. Another shh! That was the sound of she flipping the dosas. So she counted them. One shh, two shh. That was one dosa. Three shh, four shh. That was the second dosa. And she counted eight shh, which means there were four dosas. Could she really eat four dosas? Yes, many decided. And Vesha Didi came with the plate of delicious dosas with sambar and gave it to Mini. "Enjoy the dosas, Mina," Vesha Didi said. But there were only two dosas. Mini asked where were the other two dosas, but she said, "I only made two dosas." Mini was confused. Then Rita Maushi said, "Eat fast. A special guest is coming at any moment now." Soon the doorbell rang and a mother opened the door. Outside were standing a policeman and a policewoman. They were here to know about the robbery. Everyone came to the door. Vaishya Didi caught the policeman's eye. Why does this woman look so scared? Does she know anything about the theft? No, said Rita Maushi. How would she know about the robbery? Then why does she look scared? Said the policewoman. Minnie said, because she doesn't know how to count. Everybody got puzzled. But Minna, Vaishya Didi knows how to count and she is in college right now. Maybe she forgot how to count, said Minna. I heard eight noises, which meant she had made four dosas, but she said she only had two dosas. The policeman wondered, what does that matter with the robbery about dosas? Vaishya Didi said, the other two dosas were for my brother Samit. Brother, the policewoman wondered again. Did her brother commit the crime? But does Samir not live in a school? Said Mina. Vaishya Didi continued. He did, but then he escaped from there and came back. Oh, Vaishya, why did you not tell us? Said Rita Maushi. I was worried you will become sad since you tried hard to put him into the school. So Vaishya Didi is not the theft, said Mina. Then who is it? Asked the policeman. We don't know, said Mohan. The man in the van, of course, said Mina. Everyone looked at her. Which van? Said the policewoman. Minnie said, it is a van that is twisted and has tickle and at a luggage carrier on top. Do you remember anything about the number plate? Said the policeman. Minnie said, yes, it is MI1807. The policewoman asked, are you sure? Yes, the letters are from my name, Minna, and the numbers are for my birthday, said Minna. Thank you for your help, said the policeman, and they left. Minna now said, so, Vaishya Didi, can we play with Samit? Vaishya Didi said, yes, of course. And Minna, Samit, and Mohan played hide and seek, chore police, and much more, and they had fun until the end of the day. The next day, they were going back home. They waved and hugged Rita Maushi and Vaishya Didi and Samit and went away. Thank you.
Wow, huge round of applause. It was a really beautiful story. I really liked the mysterious and suspense in that. It was amazing. I don't have words to say for your story. It was amazing. So anybody left for the story telling?
I am left.
Okay,
Emelina.
Emelina, please. Yes, please start.
Yes. Wait. Okay. Have you ever had a friend in your life where they're excited to try out everything? They're curious about everything, but it usually ends up in a mess or serious injuries. Anyways, I'm going to present a story about a foolish man named Gopu who died in the end because of his craziness. There was a foolish man named Gopu in a village called Mirzapur. He did stupid things that made no sense, and he was curious about everything. He even wondered why carbonated water has carbon dioxide trapped in it. I don't know what. And whenever someone tried to say science, he said magic. And that's why everyone disliked him because he didn't agree to anyone else's fact that is real and he made up his own theories, which are stupid. He also used to pull pranks on his neighbors, friends, and villagers. He also used to do things that would cause harm to other people and himself. He started to tease the cow. The cow ignored him, but then he went too far. He stepped on the poor cow's tail. Just like humans, animals also have a certain temper, and the cow lost it. Gopu was laughing until he heard an angry moo sound. He turned around and saw the cow coming towards him. He ran laughing, and he didn't get it that it was really bad. Running around the village, destroying everything they saw. The poor tomato sellers whole family was
all the tomatoes were smashed. So sad. Do you want to know how Gopu died? Well, of course, everyone wants to know because everyone wants him to die, anyways. Well, Gopu one day saw a man who sells balloons. Pretty normal, right? Any could be like, "Can I please get a balloon?" And ran up to him. You're like, why would he need balloons? He's not a kid. I mean, anyone can have balloons if it's a celebration, but why would he need balloons? And with this crazy and science, super not science, magic theories, that's even balloons can turn into bombs. The balloons. And the balloon seller was like, wow, yay, I'm going to get profit. The balloon seller was like, yeah, sure. Only 10 rupees each. Gopu gave him the money and started taking all their balloons. He started filling them up till they were larger than his head. Actually, his brain, which didn't have any brain in it. Bruh. Then started combining to everything together with a rope, and then he climbed a huge rooftop and told the balloon. First, the balloon seller hesitated. Then he called all the villagers. All the villagers were happier than being scared, and also by everyone witnessing the scene, the balloon seller was not committing a crime. Gopu wanted he himself to die, literally. And then he started floating. He went high up in the air for a few moments. They heard nothing, and they were like, "Phew! I think, Gopu has a straight flight to heaven or hell, actually, for doing all this craziness." And then they were like, after a few minutes, with a high pressure and sound, something fell, and boom! There was all the balloons popped, and so did someone else, Gopu. And then, so Gopu the foolish man died, and the villagers finally lived in peace. And also, this is one of the dumbest ways to die, so don't try it out. Slay. Dumb ways to die. I'm done.
So that was a wonderful story. Well, your voice cracked in between, but what I heard was amazing. The foolish Goku was amazing. Well, I liked him. And how he died, it was funny, and I was not sad about it like the villagers. So, a huge round of applause for her. Okay, so Arna, you would like to share your story?
Yes. So once upon a time in a village named Rampur, there lived a man called Gobu. So he was a royal hair cutter of the king there. His name was Hoburai. And so and Hoburai's mother, the queen, she said you have to sworn to secrecy that you will never tell the secret about the king's ears. Now Bobo was confused. He said why would I be sworn to secrecy about the king's ears? His ears are normal like everyone else. So he did he pledged that he would not do it. So when it came to cutting the king's hair, so the king took off his turban, and you would not believe what he saw. The king had horse's ears. On the king's head were the ears of a horse. Goburai almost died of shock. He almost died. He was like this, now I know why I was sworn to secrecy. He was in complete shock. Then he still cut his hair and after that he went home. He did it more and more, but when he was old, he could not walk up to the castle to cut the king's hair. So he told his son, "Today, you are, I am going to reveal a great secret about the king, but you have to swear that you can't tell anyone. You have to promise me that." And Gobu's son, uh, Gobu's son said, "Okay, father, I'll do it. I promise that I will not tell anyone what I'm going to see today, though it will be completely normal." So Gobu's son went to the castle, and then the guards closed the gate. There were only two people in the hall, the king and Gobu's son. So again, when the king took off his turban, now Gobu's son was not prepared for this. He thought, I will just cut the hair and I would go home. I have completed my father's job. So again, when the king took off his turban, he was surprised. How could their beloved king had had horse ears? He was very surprised. But he cut the hair and went home. But it was such an exquisite secret that he could not keep it. He had to tell someone, but he could not tell. So he went into the middle of a meadow. In the middle of the night, he dug a hole and he screamed into it. The king has the horse's ears. There are horse's ear on the king. He screamed for 2 hours and then he put seeds in it and covered it. After some time, that tree grew into a beautiful gulmohar tree, and it was good for the cattle, and the woodcutter saw it as a good opportunity to make a structure for his beloved king. So he was taking the wood home, and then the man was taking his cattle down the road. So he said, "Hey brother, can you give me some wood? I have to feed my cattle. I mean leaves." He said, "Why, of course." Then he gave it. After the cattle ate the leaves, uh, instead of doing moo or anything that a normal cow does, they were saying, "The king has horse's ears. The king has horse's ears." The cattle was saying it because Gobu's son had screamed the secret into the seeds. And that's how the whole town came to know about the king's secret. And yeah.
That was a really wonderful story. Well, I liked how everyone knew from a cattle that the king had ears, horse's ears. I was shocked at first when I heard that king had horse's ears. Your story was amazing. A huge round of applause for her. It was amazing. So, anybody left for
Thank you.
storytelling or book review?
Actually, Kyna was has joined, but she left it. Left it.
Oh,
I don't think she will join because she joined and she was surprised that what was going on. So I don't think.
yeah, I guess. So,
Arna Arora is also left.
excuse me, sir. Okay, so the stories were amazing. All your stories were amazing, and Ishani's book review was also good. Yeah, so that was amazing. So, Ishaan, what would you like to say about other stories?
The other stories were good. Um, better the Yeah, the other stories were good, and what may I say that it was very good stories.
Okay, thank you from all the seeker sites. And Ishani, your
I like that. I like the Phonics Literature Festival because it is very different. I loved it, and the seekers were thinking high also to improve their imaginations, and there were very good moral also from the stories.
yeah, I agree that part that morals and stories were really amazing. So, Darsh, how did you like the
Yeah,
other
so
story?
yeah, the stories were actually more funnier than I expected. This time I loved everybody's stories more than before, but I think everyone just made a good story. So, also for the people who are just watching us, it's a good thing that they are also knowing what we are doing. So, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's like a dream come true. So, Emelina, your feedback? What other stories?
My feedback is everyone's story was so good, especially like I liked all other story. Like I my story was little short, like time management and what go boost, like no, the king's ears, and everyone's like story was like so like Darsh's story was like so long, and my story was like this much.
My
And
story
I
was
am so
8
happy we
pages.
are famous. Hello everyone, hello. I am.
I think your story was baby story, and the story was her father or mother.
Grandpa story.
It was just 8 pages long.
What, 8 pages long?
Yeah, it turns out I put it in Word.
Eight, eight
Oh,
pages
wow.
long.
Amazing.
Are you making movie or story?
Kind of too
So,
long.
Kyna is here, so we'll take Surya's and Arna's feedback later after Kyna. So, Kyna, would you like to share your book review? Kyna, are you here? Kyna. So, Kyna, would you like to share your book review? You can start, Kyna. Your book review?
I read this book, The Island of Dragons, written by the author Geronimo Stilton. It is a story about dragons. There are many books by this author, and this is the 12th adventure series. As always, the character Geronimo takes us through an exciting journey, this time in the Island of Dragons. At the end of the story, Geronimo succeeds in his mission and emerges victorious, even though it is a fantasy world in which he saves five princesses from a evil witch. So I like this book and I am happy to read it again. Thank you.
Oh wow, I have not read this book, but yeah, I'll surely read this book now after your book review. It was amazing. Huge round of applause.
I have read the Geronimo Stilton and the Kilimanjaro. And
Oh wow, I have not read it, so I'll read it. So, should we continue with the feedbacks and all? So, Surya, your feedback?
I think.
Actually, I like the way that how stories can be told in different ways to make it funful. And also, I learned different stories today. So, hats off to this literature festival.
Okay. So, Arna, your feedback? How you liked it, the story?
so I love the stories because of the suspense and the guessing work. And I also liked everyone's story because it had a little bit of everything and a little humor. Um, and also I like the stories and they gave us good morals, kind of. It was good, a very good experience actually. Yeah.
Okay, I also got a really nice and I got my mind, um,
I think
butterflies.
Arna is less. I mean, the other Arna is left, like Arna Arora.
Uh, yeah, she didn't join
But
actually.
she didn't join. Yep.
Arna road is left, yeah.
So, Kaina, how did you um, feel after speaking your book review? Kaina, are you there? Okay, then. So, let's have a new topic. Like, uh, well, who are your favorite authors and why do you like them? So, who will start? Your favorite author? Yes, Arna?
My favorite there are two authors I love, Sudha Murthy and J.K. Rowling. In J.K. Rowling, she wrote Harry Potter and the Fantastical Beasts. And what I love about Harry Potter is the suspense it has, and it was pretty good. Actually, it also tells us to be confident, you know, facing all your fears. And that actually, I also faced all my fears, what I feared in Harry Potter. So now I want to talk about Harry Potter. Can you hear me?
No, your voice cracked
Yes,
in
your
between.
voice is
Okay.
cracking, but
Now can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Yeah, now it's a bit clear.
Azalea?
Yeah, yeah, now it's
What
fine.
the
Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yeah,
Okay.
now
So
it's clear.
the second I love Sudha Murthy. Sudha
I'm not able to.
Murthy's realistic adventures, Hamera, did a and like the Sikh.
Arna, your voice is breaking.
Can you guys hear some background music? Like, beat music playing in the background? I don't know. I'm hearing it.
No.
I was just hearing that.
I am also.
No, like, be silent, everyone be silent and just concentrate. A light, very light. We can barely like hear it, but still.
You are saying us to be quiet, but you are non-stop speaking.
It's all
Because
right.
I can't shut up.
We don't have to shut up here. So now going on with the favorite authors and why do you like them? Emelina? Oh,
I
Ishani.
think
Oh, Emelina, please. Yes,
anyways,
Emelina.
my first favorite author is Sudhamurthy, and second favorite author is myself because I wrote the best stories. And Sudhamurthy's stories are so like her stories are like an action like our grandma or grandfather tells us stories. Now it's like that vibe only. I feel so good. And my
Yeah.
stories tell they have to make everyone laugh. And when I see everyone happy and laugh, that's everything I want.
I
No,
also like grandparents' stories.
can I be the next?
Yes, sure. After Ishan, because she raised her hand. Okay. Ishani, please go on.
So my favorite author is Roald Dahl because his stories are different. Some are humorous, some have suspense. He has he has written many books, and all the books are very interesting. Uh, like I have given the book review of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It is also written by Roald Dahl. He has written many books like this one or The Great Glass Elevator, The Twists, or George's Marvelous Medicine, Matilda, and many more.
Yeah, I also like this author actually, Roald Dahl. I have read Matilda and it was amazing. Like I was like tangled in it. It was really amazing.
It is humorous.
Yeah, exactly. It was humorous. So next, Ishan.
Yes. Actually, my favorite author is Vikas Prakash Joshi. I have read 4 books of him, and all books of him are very interesting. And the books of Vikas Prakash Joshi are very different from the others.
I see, like a different author, a different type of author. Really amazing. Like people are reading different types of
Didn't
books
you have
from
book
different
review with
authors.
him?
We
Like,
all are
Yeah, we got her. Yeah.
we all are
Shall
saying different and different. That means all the authors are same.
How that
except
is
me, I'm the
possible?
best author ever. Self
Okay, so
confidence.
self confidence.
No, that
Yes,
is
so
not self
actually,
confidence. That is overconfidence.
No. I am saying I'm the because I have self confidence or what? I'm like stupid and poor. What is this? Like I am the worst. That is not self confidence. You should believe in yourself.
करा hotspot? मम्मी
okay, so let's start with Darsh now.
But I'm also saying at the same time others are also good, like and best.
Very good.
Okay, so my two favorite authors, I guess everyone knows one of them. The first one is Jeff Kinney. Everybody
Azaliya,
knows.
can you hear me?
You know you know what book am I talking about? Yeah, I have all the books in that series. Yeah, so I love the humorous part of it.
That was very funny. Too.
Also, Liz Pichon, who has made a book named Tom Gates. He is kind of like having a life exactly like Jeff Kinney. Like it's the similarity is that they both make books of about their lives, and that's what I like. But there are some differences in that. So
पापा मेरे पास आ जाओ.
I kind of like that They put the similarities and the differences together to
मम्मी
make it.
हॉटस्पॉट चला दो.
Arna, you are unmuted.
So it's kind of like nice. Like I love the humorous parts and the very mystery parts. Like some of them have mysteries in them. Some
And
of
some
them
books of
have
him were very funny too.
With the word mysterious, I I was just forgotten to say that his books are mysterious also. I was thinking which word I have missed.
yeah, kind of. Like every book I see, it's not just same. Like it has a bit same, but it's kind of some differences. So that must be good.
I also like Jeff Kinney. So, Surya, let's get your favorite author.
Actually, I have two favorite authors. One is, you all know, Ruskin Bond. I like him because his stories are full of fun. And the second one is Sudha Murthy because her stories are in simple language and everyone can read it.
Yeah, that's sure. Or I also love her stories. So, let's end
Granny
this
vibes.
conversation.
Granny vibes.
Granny vibes. So let's
Like
end this
real
session
kind,
here then.
loving granny vibes. Not like creepy ones.
Okay, now so then let's end this session here. So nice listening to your stories and all. They were amazing. Your book reviews also were amazing. So I will surely read the books you recommended. Okay then.
Okay, guys, bye. Meet you tomorrow if any of you guys
See you
can.
soon,
Actually,
people of the world.
not tomorrow, today only. Like, if anyone's in the panel discussion,
Yes, I
meet you
am.
guys there. And also next week, we have to have the discovery. I miss